Okay. All right. Hello, my lovelies. We are starting a little bit late. I thought I was going to be home for 3, but I ended up not being home for 3. So we're starting at 3:40. And today we are going to be doing a belly blast circuit. So this is going to be circuit style. We're going to mix some resistance training in with some yoga hits. And as always, we're going to start with a warm up. So one of the first things that we're going to do for our warm up is we're actually going to go into twist chair. So this circuit that you can do, this is going to be a short circuit. I'm going to keep it around 10 to 15 minutes long. Do your best to follow along. The only thing you really need is a mat. If you have weights, you can totally use those. You can, even if you have a band, you can use those as well. And I'll let you know which exercises that you can use a band for or that you can use a weight for. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, as always, be mindful of what you're physically capable of. A little bit of a medical disclaimer, please consult your doctor or health professional before, doing any kind of exercise program. And of course, do your best to follow along. Always listen to your body. If you're feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or anything like that, take a rest. There's no shame in taking a rest. And if you need to modify, no shame in modifying. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our workout. So, whoops, got to adjust the camera just a little bit for you guys. Okay, so let's start by rolling our shoulders forwards. Good. And then we're going to go backwards, rolling our shoulders backwards, warming up our shoulders. Good. From here, let's start to take our hands up, breathing in and then exhaling. Let's bend forward. We'll take a nice deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to reach for our toes. And then when we're ready, we're going to come back up. All right, let's take our hands to our heart center. This will be one of our warm-up moves, but we can totally use this as one of our cardio circuit moves and probably will. So belly buttons are going to be tucked in. We're going to come down and hinge at the waist, then opposite elbow to opposite knee. We'll come back up, breathing in, and then exhaling. Good. So we're tucking our belly button into our spine. Okay, and this is our twist chair, our yoga hit style twist chair. Always fun to do. And of course, we're breathing out, exhaling. Good. All right. We should be feeling warm. All right. Next, we're going to actually come down to the ground. We're going to use our mat. So not everybody has matted floors. So if you don't have a matted floor, that's quite all right. But do get your mat. And I'm just going to kind of do it from the side here so that you get a side view. Put that pillow there, or seated pillow. Okay, let me make sure that you guys can see me. So one of the first movements that we're actually going to be going into is a plank. Okay, and this is something that's very simple to get into. You can do from the comfort of your home. I'll show modified, and I'm going to also show how to do it the full one. And I will need my timer. Timers are great to have. I have a couple of timer apps, but today I'm just going to use my regular timer. Okay, so we're going to go into a plank. So here's your choices. You can either go into modified from the knees, and if you are doing it from the knees, we don't want our hips sinking. We want to lift them up just a little bit. So you're engaging your core here, right? And if we're doing the full plank. So we can still do from the elbows. Once again, we're not letting our hips sink. So I don't want to see that. And we're not having it too high. We're having it where your abs are engaged and then you're just folding it. Okay. So Yogi's choice, exerciser's choice. Sorry, I was just teaching some yoga classes today. But your choice, whichever one you prefer or whichever one that you feel your body can do today, we're going to end up holding it. Let's aim for 30 to 45 seconds. If you can go longer, like for a minute, that is ideal. Okay, so on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, so choosing whether you're doing the modified or you're choosing to do the full. Okay, and let's see how far we can hold our plank for. We've already been holding for about 13 seconds. Keep focusing on your breath here. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. Breathing in, exhaling. We've hit 30 seconds. Can you push yourself just a little bit longer? Come on now, you can do it. If you need to rest for whatever reason, you can go ahead and rest. We're almost at 45. Almost there. Okay, let's focus on our I am affirmations. I am strong. I'm building my dream body. You got this. Okay, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, go ahead and come into a child's pose. All right, excellent job with that one. Next, we can either go into our mountain climbers. So with mountain climbers, those are those fun ones. Now, if you can't do mountain climbers for whatever reason, you can always do knees in, kind of like this. This would be modified mountain climbers. And the full mountain climbers are, of course, like this. My feet are slipping a little because I'm in socks, so I might take those off. Okay. And we're going to do 30 seconds on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. So we're going for 30 seconds, aiming for 30 seconds with our mountain climbers, belly button tucked in. You're doing amazing. You're doing awesome. And stop. Okay, excellent. Okay, so next, we're going to go into our next one. And this one, it's a good one. I'm just trying to see how I can make this work for you guys. Okay. I'm just going to do this on an angle so that you guys see me and so that I have enough room in my legs for my legs and arms. Okay, so this next one's dead bug. So basically you have your legs in a 90-degree angle. You're going to have your hands on top. You can let your head rest. And then right hand, right leg is going to come out. 1, 2, okay? And you're going to do that one side until you do about 10 to 15, okay? So on the count of 3, we'll do a little knees to chest here if you need it. And then bring those knees to 90-degree angle. And then from here, place your hands on top of your knees in alignment with your hips. From here, breathing in, lower back flat on the mat, tuck your belly button into the spine, and then from here, breathing in, and then exhaling. 1, 2. 2, 2. 3, 2. 4, 2. 5, 2. 6, 2. We're breathing out, inhaling, And then breathing out, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, 2, and let's see if we can go to 12 or 15. 11, 2, 12, 2. Can we do 3 more? 13, 2, 14, 2. We're feeling that lower tummy and our ab muscles. 14. Last one, holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, next one. So once again, lower back flat against the mat, belly button tucked in, and then when we're ready, breathing in, and then exhaling. 1, 2, good. And we should be feeling our lower tummy muscles engage or ab muscles engage. 2, 2, 3, 2. If we start to feel it in our back, remember to tuck that belly button into your spine, and then maybe don't go down as far. 4, 2, 5. Feeling our tummy muscles activate. 6. Maybe feeling our our hip flexors. 9. All right, we went from 6. Sorry, that was 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. You got this. 3 more to go. 13. 14. Last one. And we're going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. Bring those knees in. Gently hug them. And then you can move side to side or whatever you want to move. Okay, from here, we're going to go into one of the best positions for working your abs, which is those V-sit positions. So we'll just do a modified version first. And actually, I can move this now back to where it was so you guys get a view. Okay, now the first thing that we're probably going to go through is, once again, we'll go through one of our cardio movements because we're doing a circuit here. Okay, so I'm going to start this. The movement is going to be the V-sit pulses. So for V-sit pulses, we're going back and forth, or the other option is you come and you do a V-sit bicycle. And when you do the V-sit bicycle, remember to point your toes towards you. Okay, so we'll do that now together. Your choice, either the V-sit bicycle, and we're going to aim for 20 seconds. And we'll do 2 rounds of these because it's Tabata style. All right, so on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. So you can start in your V-sit bicycle or the other one, which was the V-sit pulses. Okay, so on the count of 3, setting up, belly button tucked in, and 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so we're kicking out and we're pointing that toe towards ourselves, belly button tucked in. Good, you got this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, excellent job. All right, so give yourself 10 seconds of rest, and then I'll go into the V-sit pulses, or you can stick with your V-sit bicycle. Okay, ready? And go. Oh, wait, sorry, I totally did that backwards. All right, one more second. I was doing the combination of both. With the V-sit pulses, we're going in and out. On the count of 3, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. So we're going into our V-sit pulses. If you're doing the V-sit bicycle, you can still do that. You're doing awesome. Keep going, keep going. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, Awesome, awesome job there. Okay, and that was for those two. We're going to actually go into a boat pose first. And we're going to do 2 variations of Russian twist, because Russian twist is a really good exercise that can help you with toning this area, but it's also really good for our oblique muscles. It's good for trimming our waistline as well. So, and then of course with that V-sit position, that boat pose position, we're working on the whole rectus sheath here, right? So if you've had issues with like belly fat, you know, and stubborn and just not going away despite your best efforts, this is one of the exercises that is really good for it. So let's start with our boat pose. So with boat pose, we're leaning back, we're lifting up our chest, leaning back and lifting up our chest. We can leave our feet on the floor and we can do modified. And we're just holding here, continuing to hold, continuing to hold. Good. And then we'll bring it in. We'll give ourselves a nice gentle hug here, even though we're killing it in the gym. All right, next, coming back. All right, this time, lift the feet up. So we're lifting our chest, we're lifting the feet up. If you can't lift the feet up for whatever reason, you can still leave it here. Okay, so 1, 2, keep holding. Keep holding. And stop. Okay, excellent. Go ahead and give yourself a nice gentle hug. All right, on this next one, this is where you can either grab a weight, or if you do grab a weight, you know, and you're doing the modified version of Russian twist, you're going to go 1, 2 to the side, breathing out, inhaling, coming back up, and then 1, 2 to the other side, breathing out. Okay, so that's how we're going to do. And there's also the option to lift the feet up as well. And this is more the resistance type of exercise that we're doing to build that lean muscle. So on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. So option to leave the feet down or to lift them up. 1, 2, breathing in, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. Good, feeling our lower tummy muscles. If we're feeling our back, we can come back to that position. 5, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got this. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, excellent job. Once again, go ahead and give yourself a nice little gentle hug here. And then when you're ready, we'll go into the cardio version. So with the cardio version, you can kind of keep your feet down, or you can, if you want more of that sensation, that more of a challenge, you can go ahead and lift your feet up. We're going to aim for about 20 seconds, okay? On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, and your choice, lifting the feet up or not lifting them up. And you're just going to go side to side as fast as you can for 20 seconds. Doing amazing. Keep going. 8 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Go ahead and give yourself a nice hug. All right, I have one more Tabata move for you, and this one is going to be new, okay? So we're going to go into our, let me just move that back a little. Basically what it looks like is you're going to have your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. And from here, you're coming into a downward dog. We call this dolphin in yoga, and then you're coming into your plank, okay? So this is our last move. We'll do it Tabata style on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and go. So coming forward, good. It's a nice way to stretch out the front of the body while still working on your abs. Belly button tucked in, feeling those ab muscles as we come forward and stop. Okay. All right. And then you're done, at least circuit one, right? Normally you would aim for doing 3 different circuits. Like you could take a rest break here, grab some water, right? And then, you know, if we weren't going live at this moment, you know, if you are catching the replay or you're watching the video of this, you can always rewind back to the beginning of the circuit and then do it again and do it another time. So you're aiming for 3 times for this circuit. And once you do that, once you do your 3 circuits, you can go into a stretch. Now, if you're someone who's a beginner, maybe just starting out with 2 circuits is enough for you today, and that's okay. But you definitely want to start working your way up to 3 circuits and doing that for, say, your workout for that particular day. If you're working out on your tummy muscles, working on flattening your tummy, these are some of the best exercises that you can definitely do. And once you complete your 3 circuits, you're going to go into a cool down. So one of the things you might be feeling is your hip flexors. We're going to take that left foot up, hands on top of the knee, squeeze that right glute, and then you're going to shift forward, breathing in and then exhaling. When we sync our breath with our stretch, we can actually release more muscle and also some of the fascia as well. Nice, good stretch here. We want to hold our stretches for about 20 to 30 seconds. If this is an area that's constantly sore on you, like you do a lot of sitting, you actually want to do this stretch daily. And not just daily, but maybe 1 to 3 times, just so that you can loosen this area up. Okay, when we're ready, we're going to switch. Belly button tucked in, squaring our hips, hand on top of the knee, we're breathing in. Belly button tucked in and then shifting forward. And just going to where it feels good in that stretch. We're not aiming for pain, we're aiming for a nice, nice stretch here. Good. All right, we're going to come out. All right, from here, I am going to stand up, so I will have to adjust the camera. I guess we could have did Cobra. We're going to spread our feet nice and wide, interlace our fingers, bring it above our head. We're going to breathe in. And then when we're ready, we're going to shift to one side. And we're going to notice that nice side stretch, breathing in again. And then exhaling. Good. Inhaling, coming back to the middle. And then exhaling, stretching to the other side. Good. Breathing in. This time, hands to our hips. Exhaling. Slight bend in the knees. We can even turn the toes inward a little bit. And then reaching for our thighs. Or sorry, reaching for our ankles. Letting our tummy touch our thighs and then reaching for our ankles. Good. And then when we're ready, we can come back up. All right, so how are you feeling today? Are you feeling good? Even if you're catching the replay, how are you feeling after that workout? That was a short circuit that we did, but remember, you can do that circuit 3 times, right? 3 times in your workout, right? And that's how you can do a short workout that's also targeting your core, targeting your tummy muscles, helping you get that flatter tummy. And what we did was a little bit of resistance training. We also did some yoga hit in there. And believe me, yoga hit, you burn so many calories in such a short amount of time. And I love mixing it up with resistance training. A lot of the time when I am training with a client, and especially if they're doing weight loss, toning, fat burning, it's kind of a mix of circuit training that I'm showing them with these yoga hit moves along with the resistance training, because when we do the resistance training, that's how we build that lean muscle. And that's what helps you boost your metabolism, right? The more lean muscle that you have, the higher your metabolism will be. The other cool thing too is when you're doing resistance training, you're doing yoga hit, you're doing a lot of, you're balancing a lot of different hormones. For example, insulin. You're also boosting GH levels, which is really important as we get older because it does decline as we hit like 30, 35, 40, 45, right? So the more that we can incorporate resistance training and yoga hit into our workouts, the more we can actually help with certain hormones, either boosting them or bringing certain ones into balance. Same with your thyroid when we do resistance training. I mean, if you have thyroid issues, you should be doing some form of exercise to counteract that, to bring your body into a more healthy state, right? And resistance training is one of the best things that you can do. Same with the yoga hit, same with yoga as well. Anyways, I hope this workout was helpful for you. I would love, love, love to hear how it went for you. And as for how many times to do a week, you can do this workout 2 to 3 times a week, especially if getting rid of belly fat is a goal. The other thing I want to mention too, it's not just about working one area. We want to work all the areas of our body. So as much as this is a really great workout for the belly and toning the belly and getting that flatter tummy, I also want to encourage you to also make sure you're working out other parts of your body as well. And I'm going to be posting more of these short circuit workouts for you guys, just to give you something to get started with. And, if you have any questions about any of the workouts or their exercises, or if you even want to work one-to-one because you need that accountability, or you want to work in our one-to-one in our group training programs, then, please feel free to reach out. And we'll definitely give you the support that you need and help you stay accountable to what you need to do to get to your goals. Other than that, I'd love to hear how this workout went for you. You can go ahead and comment down below, or you can also reach out to me if you are in the community as well. Other than that, have yourself an amazing day, and we will see you again soon.